Wondering if super swiping a potential match on Bumble is a great way to get her attention or just a great way to telegraph your desperation? Hi guys, I'm Layla, one of the top matchmaking experts here at SuperSwiped. In this video, I'm going to explain how super swipes work, what they cost, and most importantly, when you should consider using one. If you're relying on a super swipe as a last resort to get her attention, you'll definitely want to check out the link below to our online dating masterclass. It's chock full of all the dating app tips, tricks, and actionable strategies you need to get the attention of your hottest potential matches. And stick around to the very end of this video because I'll also give you 3 valuable tips that will get you some of the hottest women in your area super swiping you. Almost every dating app offers a super something, an enhanced right swipe that lets someone know you're really into them. Tinder calls them super likes, and on Bumble, it's a super swipe. Unlike Tinder, Bumble doesn't give any away for free, and that plays into the psychology behind the feature. As the reasoning goes, their scarcity and actual monetary value demonstrate to a potential match just how serious you are about wanting to connect with her. The price tag depends on how many super swipes you buy at once. Depending on where you live, you can expect to spend anywhere from just over $1 to $3 per use. And if you pay for Bumble Boost, you'll get 5 super swipes every week included in your subscription. Bumble Boost costs around $15 a month and includes a few other premium features such as unlimited right swiping, undoing your last swipe, and extending the 24-hour time limit for her to send you a message once you've matched. So what happens when you tap the SuperLike icon on her profile? For starters, your profile gets prioritized in her card stack. That means she'll see you faster than she might have otherwise, especially if you live in a mega city with a ton of Bumble users. When your profile pops up, there will be a notification on it that lets her know you super swiped her. Now the million-dollar question is, should you do it? Here at SuperSwiped, we handle online dating for hundreds of men at any given time and track everything. So we know what works and what doesn't. We found super swiping a potential match is beneficial in 2 scenarios. The first one is when you matched with her once already, but she let the match expire without messaging you on Bumble. You may have noticed that expired matches can make their way back into your queue again, giving singles a second chance at matching. In this instance, since you already know she was interested enough to swipe right once, a super swipe could be the motivation she needs to send you a message this time around. The second scenario is when you are truly interested in matching with someone. As I said before, a super swipe can be an effective way to stand out. And it's also a guarantee she'll see your profile sooner rather than later. But there's a caveat. Our internal data shows super swipes tend to be more effective for guys who are easy on the eyes, so to speak. If you're swiping out of your league or your profile is terrible, it's likely just going to make you look desperate. Whenever you're taking an extra step to stand out on a dating app, you need to make sure your profile is up for the task, which brings me to those Bumble profile tips I promised you. Tip number 1, take advantage of the leftward bias. Have you ever wondered which side is your good side? Science says it's the left. Researchers have found that people show a strong preference for portraits that feature the left side of someone's face. In fact, this leftward bias can be traced back through history. Master painters consistently use this trick when painting portraits, and if it worked for Da Vinci, why wouldn't it work just as well on Bumble? Keep tip number 1 in mind when you're choosing or taking your primary Bumble photo. That one should be traditional headshot proportions to optimize the chances of her swiping right. Tip number 2, don't stop at just one photo, even if it is worthy of hanging in the Louvre. Bumble's internal data reveal that profiles with 4 or more photos got the most matches. The trick here is making sure you're equally attractive in all of them, because all it takes is one dud to make her swipe left. And lastly, tip number 3, give her all the details she's looking for. At 300 characters or less, Bumble bios are short, but You can pack a lot of attraction into it. When you're figuring out what to write, start by imagining your ideal type of woman. What qualities do you think she's looking for in a date, a boyfriend, or a husband? Write down a quick list of qualities you have that you think someone like her is looking for, and boom, there's the basis for your bio. Next, write down a few examples of how you illustrate those qualities, and you've got the foundation for a super swipe-worthy profile. But don't stop there. Make sure to fill out a few move makers and choose some interest badges. You want to look like a well-rounded guy with a lot going on in his life. And besides, you never know what might spark her interest, and every fire needs some fuel, so whatever you do, don't leave your profile blank. Use these 3 tips to make your Bumble the best it can be and watch those right swipes roll on in. Be sure to hit subscribe below so you'll have instant access to all of my dating profile advice right here on YouTube.